Welcome to Car Talk. This is not talking about cars, this is talking inside of a car. Today's topic is about teachers striking. You may have heard in the news lately that there are always some group of teachers looking to strike, looking to earn more money, looking to have better benefits, better job security, better public education funding. Now, this is a serious topic and a complex topic, but I think what people are missing, and I am not super critical, but I am pretty critical of the education system in general, because if it was working the way it was supposed to be working, we would be rocking the standardized tests, the job markets, the productivity, but we're not. So I don't think more of the same thing is the solution. And I can make a whole topic talking about this stuff, and maybe I will today. I got a little bit of time on the drive home. Just drop the kids off. The education system as we know it is broken. And what's interestingly fascinating to me about this is that teachers, I think they want more pay. Fine, it's their right to strike, their right to protest, their right to seek out better pay. But what I think they have not really noticed yet is that their job is already a commodity. It's already a commodity. If you look at where technology is moving, where trends are going, the education system, teachers as we know them, are going to be different in 10 to 15 years. Period. Why? One, school is not preparing people for the world. So that's just one thing. Something's got to change eventually when that catches up to itself. But more importantly, technology, augmented reality, virtual reality, AR, VR. With school shootings and the other super complex, debatable topic of gun control, I'm not going to get near that today. But with violence a reality in schools, parents given the opportunity to give their kids an education and not send them to a school where violence is a possibility will take that chance. They will do that. And with augmented reality and VR, both of them coming, not for a while, but coming, when a contact lens can put a kid in a classroom with a teacher, which could just be a Google AI kind of thing. It could be a real life person, maybe. There's things people are better at than the machines are right now. But so that's one thing. But schools are not going to be the same way they are right now, because kids are going to be with a contact lens sitting at home, but instead in a classroom environment, physically at home, but their presence will be in a learning environment. And I don't think schools have realized this yet, that this is where this is going, because schools are out of touch with reality. That's just, there's no other, I don't want to be mean to schools, they serve a purpose, but they're out of touch with reality. And that goes to all levels of schooling. But I think that teachers and schools have no idea this is actually what's happening. I kind of equate this to kind of like, what's a good example? People making wagons, like, oh, cars come, like we're going to strike because we're not making enough money making our wagons anymore. Not realizing they're going to be wiped off, or at least dramatically changed by things like vehicles. And teachers are now looking for better pay, and that's a complex issue because governments are not loaded with cash. So I get that. They can let politicians deal with funding for this stuff, but they want to get raises for a job which is objectively important. However, super short-sighted, and it's not going to be the same in 10 years as it is now. It's going to be drastically different. And they have no idea. I think they have no idea that these teachers are going to be replaced. Probably one that's coming is it's all going to be AR or VR, period. In a while, 10 to 15 years, that's where it's going to happen. Period. There will be upsides and downsides to that. The other thing which is going to be along the way too is anyone that's seen a science fiction movie knows that as machines get smarter and machine learning, artificial intelligence, all these things that are happening and are coming more all the time, it's going to phase out what teachers do, because you're going to have a lesson plan all ironed out. You're going to be able to ask questions, interact with voice, with the presence, with augmented and virtual reality. all this is going to happen. All this is going to happen. And I feel like they're trying to get rewarded for something which is becoming less valuable. So it's such an odd combination of being phased out of necessity and at the same time asking for more money. It's just a fascinating thing to me, and I think they don't realize that. I think that they think they are super important, and they are for now. But as technology changes every day, they are becoming less important every day. Every day. So let me say that one more time. Teachers, because of technology advancements, AI, AR, and VR, because of those technological advancements, teachers are becoming less valuable every single day. And as supply and demand, as economics, as capitalism works, things that become less needed, less valuable, get paid less. Things that become more valuable, more needed, get paid more or valued at more. So what a dichotomy there is there with, it doesn't even make any sense when you think about it, as teachers are becoming objectively less valuable every day because of technology. They're not fantastic people. I'm sure they're great people, and I bet 9 out of 10 really want to help educate children. So I'm not knocking the people, I'm knocking the objective reality that technology is phasing them out of necessity. And in light of being needed less every day as technology evolves, asking for more money. So you're asking for more money for a less needed service all the time from places that have no money to give. A fascinating thing to me. It's been all over the news with the teachers striking, and they strike and they get more money. Good for them. It's, who am I to know what's right or wrong for people or other states or anything like that? Who knows? They can deal with their own problems. I'm just a random dude with one point of view talking. It's just fascinating how things that are objectively worth less value every day, less necessity every single day, asking for more money. What a interesting turn this is working with teachers right now. Fantastic people, but I think they're just a little bit ignorant that they don't realize that they're being phased out of necessity in life. Car Talk, Tyler Douthit.